All right, you guys, today we are talking about how to stop putting back all the weight on that you lost, regardless of your dieting strategy. Most of you who are in the cycle of like lose and then regain the weight, you end up regaining more than you even lost. So we need to stop that. My name is Dr. Hannah Brandt. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, a certified personal trainer, and an integrative and functional nutrition therapy practitioner. I've lost over 60 pounds. It's been close to a decade that I've been able to keep it off. So I know what I'm talking about. You're missing, are you listening? You're missing a huge part of a successful weight loss strategy, and it is the post-diet phase. I touched on this quite a bit in the last video. If you missed that, I would recommend highly you go watch that. And basically, when you are done with the diet, when you have the body, most women, most of us, and I'm men too, but I'm mainly talking to you ladies. That's who I really talk to. Your calories are inherently fairly low. And your cardio is probably kind of high. You're exercising a lot. You're not eating as much as you would like to be eating because you're trying to lose weight. So then we want to be done. We're done dieting. Either you're just exhausted, you are just done dieting, or we did it! We got the body, like, damn, I've been looking so good. That's what we want. We want to stay right like that. So then what we need to do is develop a strategy to get you out of diet level calories and back to real life calories without that weight gain rebound effect that you keep experiencing. The issue is most diet programs don't have that. You're on, counting certain like points, or you're eating certain foods, or you're only eating in certain timed windows. Like there's a lot of different dieting strategies you can take. That's not what this is about. But at the end of your diet, usually calories are fairly low and your metabolism has down-regulated throughout the entire process of dieting. That's what I touched on last video. So as you start dropping calories, your metabolism's need to have a lot of fuel also drops. So we're down here now at the end of your diet. You have low calories and a fairly low metabolism. The issue is you are done dieting. So then you just take a weekend because you take a weekend off because you earned it and you want to have the margaritas and it's totally fine. So your calories go from here to here. So then all of a sudden weight goes here because your metabolism is used to this amount of calories to function, not this amount of calories to function. So that huge gap is going to cause some weight gain. So what we need to do is stop dieting before you feel like you're going to break. Before you're like, I have no gas left in the tank. I'm done dieting. I'm YOLO. And you eat everything. You dieted too long. You need to save some self-composure for the post-diet phase. It's called a reverse diet. Literally, you're dieting, but in reverse. So we're looking good. We want to stay the same. So calories are down here and metabolism is down here. So what we can do is we bump up calories a little bit. So there's just not that much of a difference. And then we let your body kind of catch you. Things usually stay the same, or some people even start kind of losing a little bit more weight in this process, just as we're taking the stress of dieting off of your system altogether. So then we just keep going. So we up calories again. I'm always like, push your hand. Up calories again. Let your metabolism catch you. Up calories again. Let your metabolism catch you. And we slowly keep doing this. For some clients, I use the word slowly kind of with a grain of salt. Some clients, we need to actually make an initial like bloop, decent jump if they are low on seems like I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Like, okay, let's get you up higher, knowing there may be a little bit of like metabolic or like physique changes the quicker you go. That's okay. We as long as we know what to expect during our journey. But the process of a reverse diet is literally to just bump up calories, let your body catch you from a metabolism perspective. We're making sure physique stays relatively the same. It's normal to add on maybe 3 to 5 pounds on the scale during a reverse diet, but you typically don't see that show up in your physique. It's just a little extra water weight and you just aren't as like cut and lean. It's fine. Your clothes all fit the same. You still got what you wanted from your diet. So as we then continue the up calories, let your metabolism catch you. Up calories, let your metabolism catch you. So by the time you get up here, you're at like your perceived maintenance calories. Maybe you're eating between like 1,800 to 2,300 calories a day, depending on the individual. That's when you can go away and be more flexible and go and live your life when your body is used to eating normal human level calories. Then you get to go keep all the weight off. It's when someone literally ends their diet with calories down here and your metabolism used to your calories being down here, then all of a sudden you start eating food like up here it's too much for your body to handle when it's so used to you eating lower calorie. So you have to strategically climb yourself out of that hole using what is called a reverse diet to make sure then when you go free and you just live your life, you are at a much lesser risk of putting all that weight back on. So it's called a reverse diet. I call it a post-diet phase. I diet my clients in three phases. It's called the HLB for Me methodology. And you can find that on my website at www.hlblifestyle.com. Basically, there's a pre-diet phase. Not everybody is ready for a diet. So there's certain things that we can do before we actually commit to losing weight to make sure that your body's going to respond. Then phase 2 is the diet, what everyone really wants to happen, the main event. And then that third phase, that post-diet phase, is not recommended. It is essential and mandatory to make sure the results that you got in phase 2 actually stay. So make sure when you are dieting, you have a post-diet strategy to get you out of diet mode, back into real life mode. If you have any shot at keeping the weight off that you lost during your diet. If you have any questions, please drop them below this video. Otherwise, give me a follow on some of these platforms that you're not watching this on. Follow me on both Instagram and TikTok, Having and Eating Cake, and say hi when you find me there.